I'm going to attempt to make this video as quick and painless as possible, because originally I recorded a 15-minute video of me just kind of talking about what I'm going to go through here, and I don't think it was worth it. So, first thing to start off with is I'm going to readdress the atmosphere evaluation I made for Modern Minecraft. I think I made it a little too intense, and the reason behind that is I think as I was playing Modern, it didn't hit me. It was going through my mind subconsciously, but it hit me after I'd posted the video, and someone also pointed it out. I mean, I was looking at my evaluation, and I was like, it's a little too dark. I mean, sure, Modern Minecraft is still definitely a darker tale than Beta, but I made it seem like almost harsh. And I want to show you this image that I used here of this kid, I think is accurate. He's obviously looking like he's gone through something in life, and it's bringing him down. It's a preteen-ish looking kid. It doesn't look like he's gone through something really harsh. It just looks like he's growing up, and maybe not in the best way possible, being juggled around by a couple parents, But this photo, I think, was a little too far. This kid looks like he's gone through something really harsh, and I don't think that accurately represents Modern Minecraft, because, I mean, it's for kids. They've made it for younger kids, and it's not... It relates to what they're going through at the time, but it's not usually like this. This is really grim. I mean, not just really, it's super grim looking, and this is a little too far. Modern Minecraft is still an escape for kids, and they wouldn't be escaping this if it was just dark and evil. It's still, Modern Minecraft still definitely has its brights, but I think the contrast between the brights and the darks have really gotten mixed together a bit in Modern. So this picture here is inaccurate, and I think this other picture is more like it. Alright, next big topic, New Frontier Craft. After evaluating these two and kind of figuring out their feelings and atmosphere, well, what about New Frontier Craft? What am I trying to do with it? First, let's go through two really big issues with New Frontier Craft. First of all, time. Now, thankfully, I probably will be freed up a bit more on a daily basis throughout the next week or so, because I was just exempt from a large English paper that has been due every week, or a new one assigned every week, and I just got exempt from the next one because I got an A in the paper, so woohoo. But despite that, and the reason why I said that I'll get into later, overall, New Frontier Craft is still extremely time consuming on my end. I mean, perhaps it's just because we've been stuck in these pre-versions, and I have to grind to get through them to continue to test them right now. And once we get into the next couple of versions, updates might be coming out quicker, and time won't feel like such a constraint anymore. But at the moment, and I'm not sure if it's going to change, I mean, I hope it will, but New Frontier Craft takes forever to develop. And it would be so much easier, and this is the question that I always ask myself that always gets me worked up against myself, is what if I were to make my own game, which I kind of had here and there. It'd be so much less time consuming because I'd know what I'm doing and I know all the code in my game. And not only that, and the next big issue, New Frontier Craft is controversial. I am basically looking at Modern Minecraft and saying, hey look, you did a wrong, and I'm going to do it right. The issue is, what is right? And that, so many debates, so much time taken up of just thinking through what is right. And if I had my own game, I would just be like, I know what's best for my game. There we go. Add it in. So that adds to the time, but still, that is one of the biggest issues, is just how controversial New Frontier Craft is. And related to that is my new purpose for New Frontier Craft. Originally, New Frontier Craft's purpose was to re-continue old Minecraft. As I was going through the old versions and having those old version servers, eventually we were going to hit beta 1.7.3, and I knew we would have to continue in some way, and my idea was to make a mod to continue Minecraft after seeing what Minecraft was like in the old days and what I thought would be best for it. And then that was kind of a vague thing, though, because I was saying I'm going to recontinue it, but how? So I eventually developed that into it's going to be an answer for your nostalgia, which that was pretty much New Frontier Craft's logo. Now the issue with that is a huge label to put on New Frontier Craft. And when people got into New Frontier Craft, they could see my vision, but they found a mod that was partially developed, hard to play. Yeah, it didn't work out too well. So because of that, and that added to the controversialness of this mod, I kind of junked that and said, it's just going to be out of my passion to build a mod for old Minecraft. But that is still super vague. We've gotten back into the vagueness. So what should I do now? Because saying I'm going to continue it through passion is in a sense running on endless fumes. It's going to kind of get me there, but I don't think it's clear enough. So my new purpose for New Frontier Craft, and this will be the logo you see with it. I think that's what you call it, logo? No. Maybe like just kind of description. It's like New Frontier Craft, and beneath that, before was, answer to your nostalgia. What it's going to be now is a new adventure in old Minecraft. I will be, in a sense, taking the game into my own hands, looking at how old Minecraft was developed, and develop it my own way for what I think would be best for old Minecraft. For example, although this kind of goes against logic of what I've developed old Minecraft to be like, I still think it's the best for old Minecraft, and that will be eventually an industrial update to New Frontier Craft. And that's because I think there's a sense of adventure in building large, complex machines that start to process things for you, like automatic mining, automatic crafting something that's complicated, automatic harvesting energy of some sort, and slowly adding to automation so then you have more time to do something else. And I thought it really helped the sense of adventure when I was in Technic back in the 1.7.3 days. And since I think it's best, I am simply going to add it in. People might object, but I am going to be taking the game into my own hands, and I'm going to be throwing all my passion I can at it, through making it a new adventure. Now, if someone is objecting to something I'm adding in, or is objecting to something I'm not adding in, I'll say, I'm not going to be like, I just think my way's best. No, I'm going to be like, hey, let me hear your opinion, I'll analyze it. If I don't think it's best, I'm sorry, but it's just not going to happen. So briefly, future plans for New Frontier Craft. I am going to test official 1.8.4 on my own. Because I've got more free time, that's what I'm going to do. Because I really don't want to send you guys through another pre-version. I am going to go through multiple tests and make sure that I've got everything balanced. It might be slightly painful, but I really want to get this done. After we get 1.8.4 official out, I will start getting rolling on getting the community back to life a bit. Advertising on other channels. I mean, that's got to happen when you... The best way to do that is to go through old videos of old Minecraft stuff and be like, yo, I've got something for you guys. And they'll be like, oh, okay. I'm not going to be screaming my mod on Jacksepticeye's videos, no. I'm going to do it related to what type of people would like New Frontier Craft, And once, at the same time, I'll probably create a new wiki for New Frontier Craft instead of the one on the forum. Although the one on the forum's kind of nice, I think having an actual wiki, like Wikia, or something like that, where I have individual pages that you can look at information of, would definitely be better for New Frontier Craft. So yeah, that's probably going to happen. And just sort of be more active on the channel. I mean, from New Frontier Craft, I've been sort of hesitant to post anything outside of New Frontier Craft because that's the only thing I've really been doing for a little while. But you might see some other things mixed in with New Frontier Craft because I do want to activate the channel a bit more too. Like StarMade. I've talked about it here and there, but I've never actually posted anything. If any of you severely object to me doing anything outside of New Frontier Craft, post comment below. But I don't know why you guys would not want to see anything else. I mean, I've got some cool stuff made on StarMade that I've kind of done in the background here and there that I do want to show you guys. It might also attract people from, different communities that are kind of similar and see New Frontier Craft and be like, hey, that's also kind of cool. I'll check that out too, But here's one announcement, and I don't think it's going to happen because our community has actually been growing a fair amount, even though I haven't been doing much but posting pre-version videos, or playthrough videos of me testing my pre-versions. If the community is still stumbling in growth, and I'm still trying to work hard by middle versions of 1.8, so maybe like 1.8.7, 1.8.8, and the community is still struggling to grow, and the server is still inactive, I am definitely going to halt New Frontier Craft forever. I'm just going to completely stop, because I don't think it's going to be worth it anymore. I've put so much work into it already, and if it's still stumbling by that point, after I've gotten the pre-versions out, and I'm starting to work on the community, and I've got some nicer updates coming after that, and it's still struggling, I'm going to say I give up. I don't think there's any hope for this mod. I mean, sure, I might have some really cool updates beyond that, but will we ever get to them? I don't think so, if that's the case. Or if they'll really be of any significance. Because, I mean, I'm going to be in college in less than a year, or almost less than half a year now. So, if the community's not going by the point of 1.8.x future couple updates, then I really don't know if I can keep New Frontier Craft going to the point of getting in the really big updates in the future. It'd be kind of sad, but already New Frontier Craft has taken so long to develop certain things, and by that point I would be pretty convinced that I don't think I can get anywhere with New Frontier Craft. So yeah, with that depressing note, I'll see you in the next video. But again, I don't think that's going to happen. I think once I get pre-versions done, things are going to start happening.